Fast forward out on like the next 10 years, like what are you hoping to do?
Creating that, sustaining it, growing it, that whole model, getting into a product where we can have it in wide distribution. That's going to be the next challenge for us. I think it's just about efficiencies, right? How do we do that and be most mindful about the impact that we make? Well, I think, constantly learning, trying to be more efficient, right? So, as a brand, we want to go national. We're going to continue to grow this thing. We're making really good juice. And I think, winning the awards, being as young as we are and as small as we are, we're winning some pretty amazing awards. We're up against, we're right up there with some of the big giants, which is pretty awesome. Says a lot for what we've done in a very short time. Creating that, sustaining it, growing it, that whole model, getting into a product where we can have it in wide distribution. That's going to be the next challenge for us. I think it's just about efficiencies, right? How do we do that and be most mindful about the impact that we make? So that's something that we're always going to have in our mind, always trying to find those efficiencies.
Especially as you scale. Like if you're small, and if you're able to do that now and then you scale, you're only going to benefit from doing that.
Well, and you look at like huge breweries, right? You look at these breweries that have done it, and they're nationally distributed now, right? So, but what's happening is they're so large that it makes sense for them to literally create another distillery, another brewery on the East Coast. Why brew all that beer here in California and then ship it, right?
Yeah,
put it on a train. Freshness isn't there. So now you're seeing a lot of the big growth strategies is just finding strategic locations to kind of build your reach and logistics as far as getting liquid to lips and bottles and products into people's hands. Will we ever get that big? I don't know. We're a Type 74. We can make which is a craft distillery in California. We can make 150,000 gallons of product a year. That equates to around 63,000 cases. 12 bottle cases. That's a lot of juice. So Some of these guys are million case brands. You look at Tito's and these other ones. That is just a massive, massive scale. I don't think we could continue to make amazing juice at that scale, right? That you definitely start making sacrifices. So we'll keep it smaller, keep it ultra premium, kind of that location. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how far we can take it. I reach for the stars and we'll land amongst the moon. So
yeah.